Icegiant is back, baby, and they sent over a nice little care package for your boy, including a custom piece that they made me, which I'm super humbled about. And this is the thing that I love about content creation. When these brands start to pay attention to influencers like myself, they start to step their game up and really listen and cater to what the audience is particularly looking for. I'm a fan of the moissanite space as far as affordability and other factors as well that we've discussed. Now they keep creating and stepping their game up, as well as offering my audience a first-hand look, a little bit of an extra discount just for supporting the kid. Let's roll my motherfucking music so we can check out the nice care package Icegiant sent for us to check out.
I'm kind of a big deal.
Blessed morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. This is your boy, C to the U to the B today. So the Icegiant sent over a care package with a couple of moissanite pieces that are currently available, as well as a little bit of an extra discount for you guys, and I'll give you more information towards the end of the video. So they sent a couple of moissanite pieces. As a fan of moissanite, and I know a lot of you guys are as well. So we're gonna check them out together and see if they're up to par or if it's something that you really want to fuck with. So here's the presentation that they sent it over in. This seems to be one of their larger boxes, most likely to be sent to people when they're doing like custom creations and shit like that. So very nice, clean presentation, good branding. So I got a couple of pieces here and we'll go through them one by one and you guys let me know what you guys think. We're gonna be looking at a lot of these pieces together for the first time, hand in hand. I opened the box so I did see what they look like, but I haven't actually felt them or really gotten a closer up look. Now the first piece I'm gonna show you guys is a little bit out there. Now this is a cross, but not your traditional cross. This is pretty much a cross probably dedicated to me because I'm a Cuban link fan lover. That's just what I am. I love the Cuban link pattern, traditional piece. It is what it is, and there's been so many renditions of it. So Icegiant decided to make their own formulation of it in moissanite, which is a 925 gold-plated, full bust-down moissanite prong Cuban pendant with a heavy-ass bail. So here it is up close. Here's your prong-style Miami Cuban link cross pendant with a very, very nice bail that can easily accommodate up to a 10mm Cuban or a variety of smaller links as well. Now, if we look at the back of this piece, it has a sandblasted matte style finish, and you can see that they always do like their custom pieces with this little signature moissanite solitary stud back here, as well as the stamping of 925, the amount of carats in the piece where it indicates this one is 1.8 carats. Now they call it prong style because of the style of Cuban, the sharpness of it, and usually Cuban chains or bracelets like this have prong settings on top of the chain, but this is more of just a flat profile with the prong style appearance, with a very blingy rounds moissanite on the bail. This is not a piece that's gonna be for everybody. It's definitely gonna be for somebody. Those who like to wear their crosses or their religious pieces and want to do something with a little bit of a flair and affordability, you definitely can do that with this type of piece here. It's definitely got shine, it's definitely got the bling factor, and it's got a substantial amount of size that can fit on multiple style chains. And we'll definitely check the neck profile of this one in a minute and see if it even shines in the dark. Let's go to the next piece. Now this one I'm very curious to check out. It's very hard to find micro style Cubans under a 6mm with some sort of width or girth, especially with any kind of box lock. They traditionally just stick with that lobster clasp. A lot of people want a smaller link with a box lock or some sort of sleek lock attachment to it, but people don't like making them shit. It's a lot of labor, it's a big pain in the dick, nobody likes fucking with them. So Icegiant decided to make their own 5mm micro Cuban with a moissanite deployment clasp. I gotta take this snakeskin condom shit off, so you know this is gonna take me a good hour. Please hold. It legit took me over 9 minutes to take off this stupid snakeskin condom bullshit. All these brands be wrapping them for protection, and I get it. Very smart, great for the consumer, until they get it in their hand and they have to rip this dumb shit off. I had to use scissors, a box cutter, I probably scratched the shit out of it, but I got an opportunity to look at it close while ripping this shit off. And honestly, this is probably gonna be one of their more popular ones, just because not many people are gonna do a 5mm micro link with any kind of box lock or any bullshit like that, especially with moissanite on it. So here's their 5mm micro Cuban with a moissanite release lock. This is obviously machine made. It's gonna be a little bit spacier. It's gonna be impossible for you to get any kind of 5mm micro Cuban with any sort of box lock, especially with any stones on it. And this being moissanite, I think that this size is gonna be perfect for those looking for an affordable gold-plated option with some sort of bling on it. I'm predicting this one to be the more popular one. Here's the button release joints. Boom, right out, right back in. Secure lock, and this one is indicating it's 925 silver, obviously with 0.3 carats of moissanite on the lock. Now what I didn't do is diamond test these joints, so I'll pull out the gem oro. Hopefully it works today, and let's see if these joints are truly gonna test moissanite. Since we have the chain in hand, let me take off my glasses, trying to look all sexy and shit, and let's make sure that this tests moissanite. There we go. So this tests moissanite on the micro Cuban lock. Let's try on that prong setting Cuban cross. So moissanite checks out on the cross. Let's try the bail. So that passes successfully. Let me show you guys what this one looks like. I think this one is approximately 22 inches in length. Again, 5mm in thickness. Lock clicks on super easy. Very nice daily wear size, and if you flip it over a little bit, you can show a little bit of that moissanite flow. Bing bang, and obviously we can throw it with that baguette Cuban cross. Let's see how that shit looks. I don't know how it would look because the bail is so much bigger that it probably might have a little bit of a, you know, a synergy kind of offset, but let's see. Boom. Yeah, the bail being so much bigger, it might throw it off a little bit, but this might be somebody's style. Listen, I'm not here to judge your style or give you styling tips. I'm showing you options and what they have for availability. Let's hit it with a quick neck profile. Honestly, doesn't look too bad. I'm not the cross-wearing type, but this might be somebody's flow. Who knows? Now let's get on to the next pieces, shall we? So we got a couple of moissanite rings. So we got the 925 silver with the moissanite setting. This one's more of a flatter profile, thinner profile than some of the ones that I've seen. Still very clean, very simple, not too heavy. This one's actually pretty light, bending or anything. So it's still very stable. This one is, again, 925 silver with 0.9 carats of moissanite. Of course, we should just test if it's moissanite as well. And that obviously passes. Very simple. I've seen a lot of these going along, but this one's just more of a slimmer profile option that they have. Give you a quick ring profile. Not too shabby, very clean, very minimalistic. This isn't too flashy or gaudy. It's kind of just a daily wear type ring with a little bit of flash and still providing some sort of elegance. Again, there's other options out there that are a lot more gaudier and a lot more bigger, but if this is your type of taste, this is definitely an option. Now, this next one is definitely mad old school. I personally would recommend getting this pinky ring style. If you're like one of those old school Italians based out of Staten Island, you want to have that classic Rolex band style look with that cluster of stones around it, then this is definitely right up your alley. This is that two-tone 925 silver with moissanite clusters in the middle. Definitely has that Rolex band classic look. This is kind of bringing back the old school flair with a modern day twist. Of course, we got to test to make sure that these are moissanite. Passes successfully. It's got the open gallery in the back. It's got a nice substantial weight to it. Isn't too light, isn't too heavy. This one is 925 silver with approximately 4 carats of moissanite in the center. And I'll give you this ring profile. Old school. They know my size already, so they sent it to me in my size, but probably should have gotten this joint in a pinky ring, because this pinky ring vibes with like a silk shirt or a button up and shit, una guayabera and white linen. What? This shit would definitely pop off. Actually, this don't look too bad. It's very old schoolish type vibe. I don't know, I'm kind of fucking with this shit though. Yeah, I didn't think that this one would be kind of more popping than the Cuban one, but I don't know, it just gives me old school nostalgia. I think it's more of a nostalgic thing more than anything. Now let's see how these puppies do in the dark. Oh yeah, still hitting in the dark. Shit. Again, this is just one far away window. You gotta enjoy a moissanite little flash, bro. Shit hits. I don't know how the rings are gonna do, but we'll see. Oh, yeah. Again, there's no other light turned on in this room. And let me take this one off, because the next piece was a beautiful gesture that they sent over for your boy. And this is gonna be something that maybe I throw on wifey's neck when she's going out with her girl, so they know what time it is. They made me a beautiful branded Cubano pendant, completely moissanite out with a little bit of an extra feature. And well, let me show you what it looks like. Yeah, baby, we talking about glow in the dark with some moissanite action. This is the Cubano / Icegiant collab pendant. You got the little paisley 3D detail in the back, of course with your boy's face on it, because everybody puts the face on it. You got that solitary moissanite there, and then you have that beautiful bust down Cubano logo with the enamel that glows in the dark, as you guys just previously saw. This one has over 6.1 carats of moissanite, exactly like the logo that you see behind me. I'm all about putting my brand in position to shine. Everybody's gonna be like, what the fuck is a Cubano? And that's exactly what I'm looking for. This is what I love about content creation with these affordable jewelry brands. It really shows you that they can do what the big boys can do on a smaller scale with more affordable items. How many of the big time jewelers are really gonna wanna fuck with anything like this, doing it in silver and moissanite? None of them. Labor costs would be through the roof. It wouldn't make any kind of sense. These joints being produced overseas, obviously the labor costs are gonna be cheaper, since 99% of the shit that we get is overseas anyway, and they can still focus on putting quality products together at an affordable price and passing that on to the consumer. This isn't for everybody. These custom pieces are still expensive, but obviously if you're looking for that type of look in 10K, 14 or 18K plus, you're already going to be spending a massive amount of money. Gold prices have dropped, so maybe it'll be a little bit cheaper, but obviously not comparable to 925 and fucking moissanite. You're not looking at this as an investment piece. I mean, nowadays, the gold that you bought, depending when you bought it, isn't much of an investment piece. It should drop it. But this is affordable custom jewelry, costume jewelry at its finest, with beautiful craftsmanship and artistic quality on it. So this was a beautiful gesture sent by Icegiant for your boy. Now let's see how this pendant looks on their 925, almost 11 millimeter silver Cuban link with their custom box lock on it that they sent me way back when. Now, I don't wear choker style chains often, but this was something that in my last video a lot of people were asking about. So this is from Icegiant. It's a little bit over 10.5 millimeters. I believe this joint is like 20 inches in length, maybe even 18, with the custom moissanite box lock. So let's see how this joint looks choker style. You know what? I feel a little Migo-ish right now.
Yeah.
It look hard. It's literally the perfect fucking size. If the chain were a little bit longer, it would just hit right on the money, but the good shit is I can throw this on any 925 silver piece and it's still gonna look fly. Neck profile. So first we're starting off with that prong set Cuban cross with all those moissanites all over it in that 925 silver gold finish, as well as that 5mm micro Cuban with that moissanite deployment clasp. Then we have the 2 rings that you can get custom sizes for an additional $20. We got that Rolex cluster style ring, as well as that Cuban link joint. Then you got custom pieces that they do make with this glow-in-the-dark enamel, like this full moissanite custom piece that they sent me, all the way busted down from top to bottom with that glow-in-the-dark enamel, with that big heavy bail, as well as the 925 silver with a custom moissanite deployment clasp, and you can put any font or logo on it on your name. And these are just some of the pieces that they're offering on their website for 26% off using my promo code. All moissanite, all 925 silver, they all pass that Gem Oro Testarossa. Yeah, the kid is styling and profiling. Shout out to the Icegiant for sponsoring this video and sending these pieces, as well as this beautiful gift that they sent your boy. And again, these are just showing you guys affordable options of different brands that you guys can go to if these are things that you're particularly looking for. These are just beautiful examples of different options that you can have in this jewelry space for all budgets. I'll see y'all bitches next time. You know who it is, biggest in the game. Smooches.
What's fresh? Who's best? One of them's gonna pass the test.
For the fly gun holder, money folder, molar roller, start tag when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would.